Welcome to Byron Center High School for tonight's tennis matchup between the Bulldogs of Byron Center and the Lowell Red Arrows. My name is Shelley Nowson.
And I'm Randall Domeyer.
And we're going to be calling the match for you today. Today we are calling second doubles.
Yeah, our second doubles team for the Bulldogs, we have Nolan Booth. He's a sophomore, and his partner, Casey Shans.
And they're going to be playing the Lowell second doubles, Jackson Abbott, who's a sophomore, and Eli Van Groningen, who is a freshman.
Yeah, this is a beautiful facility we have here, Shelley. We've had this facility, I think, since spring of 2019.
Yeah, and just won a big award from the USTA.
It did, yeah, back in August here. In August at the U.S. Open in New York, we had 3 representatives from our school. Head coaches Jared Crandall and Andy Ely, along with our executive curriculum director Scott Joseph, headed to New York, where our school, this facility, was recognized as one of the top USTA high school tournament facilities because we host USTA tournaments, junior tournaments, here throughout the year. So that's quite an honor because only a few schools actually are recognized in the United States, and so for us to have 12 courts here, you can see in the background we have our new Nichols building there as well. We've got that beautiful soccer field behind us. We are so blessed in this community to have the leaders and the community support to have and maintain this beautiful facility.
Yeah, and it was nice that award also came with a grant to help maintain the courts here. So
yeah, well, the Bulldogs are coached today by Andy Ely. He's been with the program for about 11 or 12 years. This is his 4th year as the Varsity boys coach, but he's been around since his sons played. We also have Eric Skiltice as the assistant coach. His son graduated in 2022, Elijah. And he's been helping out with the program for several years. We have an assistant coach this year, Alex Locke, and he's a graduate of 2020. But just listen to this assistant coach. He just graduated from Indiana Tech and with a degree in accounting. He did some coaching down there, coached some basketball. But this is his first season back here coaching with the Bulldogs. But as a freshman, when he played for the Bulldogs, he won the regional tournament at third doubles. As a sophomore and as a junior, he won the conference at first doubles. Senior year, he won as well, and he was a three-year state qualifier. The team went 3 years in a row. He also played soccer. In his senior year, he did soccer and tennis, as well as his sophomore and junior years, and they won the district. So he's quite an addition to have for our team. Our Bulldogs, we have Brady Pettit representing the team at first singles, and Terrence Lee, a freshman, at second singles. Ryan McKendry is a sophomore at third singles, and Cole Kraus, a sophomore, at fourth singles. Our doubles, at first doubles, we have Colton Swanson. He's our only senior. We have a young team this year. We have TJ Lawrence, who's a junior. Nolan Booth is a sophomore. Casey Shans, the match that we're going to be highlighting today at second doubles. Rylan Vandenberg is a sophomore at third doubles with another freshman, Braden Slott. Ben Vanderstalt is a sophomore, and Aiden Bancroft is also a sophomore. They're playing fourth doubles. We do have a fifth doubles team as well. Darren McKendry is also a senior. He is at fifth doubles, and then Jaden Bossenbrook is a junior. But the match today will only be with the first 4 singles and the first 4 doubles, I believe. I don't think we have that fifth doubles match.
Yeah, so 7 sophomores on this Bulldog team this year. So young team. So and had quite a good year so
Well, they've
far.
had a great year. Their record so far as a team, I believe, is 11-2-1. And their losses, listen to this, Powerhouse State tennis teams, Forest Hills Northern. We lost to Forest Hill Northern last week, 3-5. In fact, we were here watching a really heated match at fourth singles and at third singles, and our third dubs. So we actually beat them at third dubs, third singles, and fourth singles. We've never won that many matches against Forest Hills Northern in a dual meet. And then last night, the Bulldogs traveled to Forest Hills Central where the Bulldogs lost again 3-5, but they won at first singles with Brady Pettit,
Yep.
and at second singles with Terrence He. Brady actually won in a third set after losing the first set. And Terrence, the freshman, he won, I believe, 6-4, 7-5.
Wow.
And then Cole Krause came through again at four singles. He knows how to pull out those tough matches at four singles. But the Bulldogs are having a great year.
Yeah.
They've won numerous tournaments. They won the Dauber Wanger in Caledonia.
Yeah, right away at the beginning of the year.
And then they traveled down to Portage Central, where they tied Portage Central 4-4. Now that's a big accomplishment because they're right in our regional.
Yeah.
But overall, the Bulldogs won that tournament because they had more wins than the Portage Central team. They also won the South Christian tournament this past weekend, beating Hudsonville.
Yeah, that's a big.
And Hudsonville is a powerhouse team in Division One.
Yeah.
And usually we play them a few times. We actually go to Hudsonville on Saturday, so the Bulldogs will see Hudsonville again at a tournament there. But yes, they are having a great year.
Yeah, and they've, I think the Dauber Wanger, they've taken that tournament the last few years.
They have, yeah.
You know, so that has been always a good beginning to the season for them.
They also have a good win against Grand Rapids Christian. They won 6-2. The last couple of years, we've been able to pass up Grand Rapids Christian. And East Grand Rapids, we have them next week.
Yep.
They're up there as well with the Forest Hills schools that play in this conference. It's a tough conference. It really is.
Yes. You know, and we're in one of the toughest regionals as well. So
yeah, with Portage Central and Portage Northern down there sometimes can have a strong team. Matawan. So we'll see how the Bulldogs can finish out the season this year, if they'll be able to go to the state tournament.
Yeah, last year they missed it by one or 2 points.
Well,
it was very close.
Yeah, it was a close one. Well, we'll start talking about these second doubles players here. We've got Nolan Booth, who is a sophomore. He's the one wearing, well, I guess they're both wearing hats. He's the one wearing the BC hat.
Okay.
And
the darker shoes.
Yeah, he's a baseball player as well. Plays shortstop, and he's a pitcher. He also likes working out with his friends. They like to work out. But he played third doubles last year with Cole Krause, and their record was 15-11. This is Casey's first year playing varsity. He played last year JV. He's a sophomore, and he likes to bike, and he's also a swimmer. These guys are having a great season. Their record is, as a team, they're 13 and 3. Their only losses are to Forest Hills Northern, Forest Hills Central, and then a team to Holland. Yeah, that score. Let's see, we have their record here. That loss was a 5-7, 4-6. So that really could have gone either way.
Right.
But they work well together. For the Lowell Arrows, we have Jackson. Jackson does not have the cap on today. And Eli is wearing the cap. Eli's the freshman. So we'll see if Jackson can use his leadership skills as a sophomore to help out the team. Looks like the Bulldogs are ready to spin here. They're going to decide who serves first. Casey spun the racket. Looks like Lowell can decide. Looks like the Arrows have decided to serve.
Yep. And
the Bulldogs have just chosen to start on the south side of the court.
Yep, and Eli's going to start serving for Lowell.
And on the scorecards, Byron Center is the dark green background. Love, love.
Nice return there.
Yeah, I had an opportunity to talk to Nolan today, and he mentioned that he really thinks his forehand return is a good shot for him. And that was a nice
nice cross-court
forehand return. Love 15.
Yet another good cross-court return.
So then I asked Nolan, what's the strength of your partner? What do you think Casey does well? And he said his backhand. And,
well, there you go.
And there's Casey's backhand going cross-court. Good return deep. love 30. Gotta make sure we got the right ball here.
Yeah.
Sometimes we have tennis balls that are just practice balls that are hanging around. So one of the spectators here is trying to get them the match ball. A little delay here, trying to figure out where that match ball landed. So the second doubles team actually is playing right next to our first doubles team over on the next court.
Yeah, it looks like they finished up their first game already and took that first one.
Colton and TJ Moore, or TJ Lawrence, excuse me, TJ Lawrence, the junior, and Colton the senior. Here we go, love 30. Eli's back at it, second serve.
And just out.
Yeah, tennis is one of those few sports where you actually call your own lines. And
right.
So Casey called it out, but he also used his index finger to call it out so that the opponent knows.
I don't know if they still.
But players in tennis actually call their own lines too, which is a little unique for
they're
other
their own
sports.
official. They're kind of on their own little island, and coaches can only talk to them as they do changeovers. So
it looks like we are up with TJ serving over there at first doubles.
Yep, that's a good serve.
Okay, back at second doubles here, we finally have the match balls. And Eli is serving here, love 40.
Oh, just not enough there. Jackson just blocked that return back, and
he did. 15-40.
And they called a let on that with the ball coming over from the other court.
Yeah, so with a let, then the point actually starts over again.
Yep.
First serve. It'll be 15-40 for the Arrows.
Yeah, they do that for
Serving.
a couple of reasons. Safety, obviously, the big one. You don't want to step on a ball that's going through the court, and you also don't want the ball to hit another ball that's rolling through the court. So it was a good call by them to call that let.
Second serve for Eli.
Like quite a bit of spin on that second serve. And just long.
It was a good idea to lob.
Yeah, but Bulldogs are going to take that first game, and they're going to switch sides. So we're going to take a moment and thank our sponsors. We wouldn't be able to provide this program for you without the generous support of our sponsors. So we want to thank Byron Township, a community on the move, and Gaines Charter Township.
Would you like a copy of today's game or any other event covered by BCTV? Not a problem. Get a hold of us at 878-6781 or through our website at www.byrontv.com for either a Blu-ray or DVD or whatever event you're looking for. Blu-rays are only $15. DVDs are just $10. Again, call 878-6781. So now we have Nolan here serving for the Bulldogs first.
Nice serve.
Hey, nice serve, Nolan.
That was a nice, strong first serve to Eli's backhand. Right up the middle there.
15 love for the Bulldogs. The only time in tennis where we do have officials that roam the courts, usually at like the regional
Regionals
tournament
and
or the state tournament.
Yep. They try not. They don't get too involved unless it's absolutely necessary, but
Right.
they do. They do watch closely for some things. That was a great backhand return there to that far corner, just out of the reach of Jackson. Pulled them really wide there.
We got a
Bulldogs.
quick 40 love.
Yeah.
Nolan's got to get a higher toss on
Yeah.
his serve. Go, got the return in, cross court,
Yeah, a little
and
bit.
out.
Yeah.
So Jackson's return forces an error by Nolan. The Bulldogs are still up 40-15,
Yep.
2 game points.
A good
And a
wide serve again.
serve. Pulling Ryan out, or Eli
Yeah.
out wide there.
Yep.
So the Bulldogs up 2-0 here.
Yeah. Jackson's going to serve now for the Red Arrows. Looks like second doubles has gone up 3-0 in this first set.
So Nolan on that return, rather than hitting some topspin, decided to chop the ball
Yeah.
and put some backspin on
Love
it.
Yeah.
Forced the mistake there from Jackson.
Looks like down there at four doubles, looks like they're up 3-0 as well.
Yeah, and that freshman slot, Braden Slot, and his partner Rylan Vandenberg, the sophomore, they're up 3-0
they are.
as well at third doubles.
So looking pretty strong here on the Bulldogs double side.
That's a good point.
Good point. And
Yeah.
nice job of Casey coming over and grabbing that shot at the net, just being patient.
Yeah, waited for his opportunity to take a step or two to his right to put that away. Second serve for Jackson.
And just wide.
Yeah, we can see Casey has a really good return normally on that backhand. I'd like to see him maybe go down the line.
Yeah.
See if he's got that down the line shot and see if Eli can catch that shot the next time. 30-all. Second serve. Good second serve.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the
That was
shot.
yep.
Yep, Nolan hit that forehand down the line.
Line,
That's the
yep.
shot I'd like Casey to try
Right.
to do with his two-hand
And that-
backhand.
Yeah, and that kind of caught Jackson off guard when Eli didn't get that at the net.
So it's now 30-40. This is a break point because if the Bulldogs win it, they win this game. Second serve. And that's game
Double fault.
with a double fault. The Bulldogs are now going to switch sides here.
They go up 3-0. And Nolan's going to take his turn to serve.
So follow BCTV on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at BCTV25 or on YouTube at BCTV.25 to stay up to date on our productions and news.
We want to thank our BC Athletics Gold sponsors, Armored Roofing and Construction, and the Center for Rehabilitation.
So Chris Phillips, he's the coach for the Arrows. He's been part of the program for like 16 years, 16, 17 years.
Yep.
But he's actually a graduate from Byron Center High School. He played singles for the Bulldogs back in the mid-90s.
Yeah.
I believe he's a 1997 or a 1998 grad from Byron Center High School. He's really put in the hours for the girls and the boys over in Lowell. We'll see if these arrows can do a better job of returning Casey's serve better than they did the first time he served on this side of the court. Jackson goes back to return, and it's Love with the Bulldogs up 3-0. That's a good
nice deep serve.
Yeah, right on the line.
Yep.
15 Love.
Looks like second doubles is a jump to a big 5-0 lead here in the first.
Yep, and then looking down to the other side, it looks like the Bulldogs are up at 5-0 at 3 dubs.
And
good hands at the net, Nolan.
And nice cross-court deep shot there.
Casey
nice
measured that really well.
Yeah, hit that back corner.
30 Love.
Eli was just a little bit too much in the court, so it was landed a little bit behind him.
Nice serve.
Very
Ace.
nice right up the tee.
That was placed well, but it also had a lot of speed on it, too.
Yeah.
40 Love.
Patiently waited for that one to come over. Oh.
So you can see in the middle of that point, the ball hit the net core during the point. The point continues.
Yeah.
It's only on the serve when it hits that net core that we have to decide if the serve was in or out and whether or not
they get another chance.
They get another opportunity. But during the point, they play it. Second serve here for Casey.
Nice volleys there.
Here we go.
There we go. Put that one away.
You can't give Nolan
too many opportunities.
Too many opportunities.
Yeah, can't give him too many chances at the net to put those away. If he misses one, you don't want him to have another chance.
It's pretty aggressive when he's up there at the net. One second. 4-0 for the Bulldogs.
Well, that softer return, but I like that both players are at the net.
Deep volley. I was wondering if the arrows were going to call that out. The ball looked like it was in, but so it is Love 15.
But I liked that the Bulldogs both came to the net, put a little pressure on them. Just long.
Meanwhile, on court number 2 over there, the first Dubs team is already up a set. Double fault by Eli. It's now Love 30. Nice serve.
Very good for serve. Oh.
It's a really nice serve, but
Yeah.
Nolan had a excellent return cross
Yeah.
court.
Just went off the side of his racket a little bit.
Love 40. There you
Oh,
go.
nice
That's
down
what
the
we wanna
line.
see. He was able
Yep.
to hit it with his forehand.
And take that down the line.
Yeah, rather than going cross court every time. It keeps those guys up at the net.
A little bit on their toes, not knowing which way it's going to go.
So we're here at BCTV. We're always looking for new opportunities to connect with our community, and one that makes the biggest impact is in the form of scholarship, or sponsorship, excuse me. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor of BCTV and would like more information, call 878-6780. Sponsorship rates are affordable, tax deductible, and help bring you even more community-oriented content.
And we want to thank our silver sponsors, Family Fair, Fast Signs, and Pete's Grill and Tavern. So we thank them for making these events possible. So we've got Nolan back to serve here as the Bulldogs lead 5-0 in this first set.
Serving out the set.
And nice.
It was a good second serve.
Yeah.
15 love.
Looks like both third and fourth doubles took their first set.
Yeah, looking at these doubles matches, this second doubles team is the last to get that first set. Here, we'll see if Nolan can pull it out. He just double faulted there. That was a nice serve right down the line.
right.
Forced the error there. Eli wasn't quite ready.
Yeah, he took a little bit of pace off of it, and it was, I think, just a little bit slower than what he expected. Kind of got caught on his heels.
30-15.
Right up the middle.
Yeah, from this angle, it looked like that serve was out.
Yeah, I thought that was a little wide.
But the arrows played it. 40-15.
And again, another one of those little bit shorter of a serve. And Bulldogs are going to take that first set 6-0. As they change sides here, we want to thank our other BC athletic sponsors, Orthopedic Associates of West Michigan and the University of Michigan Health West.
Looks like the arrows have left the court to get water before starting the second set.
Yeah, it is a warm day out for end of September day.
It is.
Kind of going to have our late summer as fall is approaching.
Yeah, they say it's going to really warm up here. Well, on social media, follow BCTV on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at BCTV25 or on YouTube at BCTV.25 to stay up to date on our productions and news. Coach Ely here has come over to talk to the Bulldogs. Again, Coach Ely, Andy Ely, again, has been with the program for about 11 or 12 years. His son, Scott, played singles, believe second singles his senior year, and then he had a son, Kevin, that graduated in 2018. Kevin played some doubles and then played some major singles spots. He actually played first singles his sophomore year and then played second singles that junior and senior year. Those were years where the Bulldogs actually dominated that OK Green Conference for 4 straight years, winning the conference championship, beating Holland Christian and Zeeland West and Zeeland East.
Hamilton was in there.
And then the Bulldogs switched over to this conference,
Tough
the OK
OK
White. And we've been holding our own.
Yeah.
East Grand Rapids, Forest Hills Northern, Forest Hills Central, Grand Rapids Christian traditionally have really strong tennis programs. We also have Northview and Lowell and Greenville.
Yeah.
The Bulldogs finished behind Forest Hills Northern and Forest Hills Central and ahead of Grand Rapids Christian last year. Not sure where we lined up with East Grand Rapids last year, but that match next Wednesday will be an exciting one to watch. So here we are with Jackson serving to start out the second set. Here we go. The Bulldogs are attacking the net.
Like that.
Yep.
Putting that pressure on.
Yeah, Coach Ely, Coach Skiltice, Coach Alex Locke, they really encourage these guys to get up to the net in doubles. That's winning doubles with both of them dominating up there. Put away the point. We are at love 15. That was a nice serve.
Very nice serve by Jackson.
15 all. Here we go. There was another nice serve by Jackson, but Nolan's return was nice and deep, setting up Casey for a overhead up at the net. 15-30, second serve.
And that one's going to be wide.
Yeah, actually, from this angle, that serve looked like it was out, but Casey played it.
Yep.
So it's now 30 all. I believe this is just the second game where the Arrows have an opportunity here.
To take a game.
Yeah, this is a big point right here. Let's see if Eli can, or Jackson can serve one of those serves down the line, down the tee. Okay, second serve.
I like that he's really kind of going for that first serve.
He is.
Which is good, you know.
But we got a double fault here, so it's 30-40. Break point. Break point because if the Bulldogs win this particular point, they will have won the serve from the Arrows or their opponents. So that's called a break point when they have this point here. Second serve.
And that was a great shot right at Eli. Right at the body. And kind of just stuck his racket up, but it went wide. So that game is going to go to the Bulldogs.
Yeah, they're up 1-0 now here in the second set. Would you like a copy of today's game or any other event covered by BCTV? Not a problem. Get a hold of us at 878-6781 or through our website at www.byrontv.com for either a Blu-ray or DVD or whatever event you're looking for. Blu-rays are only $15, DVDs are $10. Call 878-6781.
All right. As we're getting ready for Casey to serve again. Here with the Bulldogs up 1-0 in the second set.
So on the fourth court down there, the Bulldogs at fourth doubles.
They are flying.
Are up 5-0 in the second set already.
Yeah.
That's Ben Vanderstelt and Aiden Bancroft, sophomore as well.
Yeah, they're just rolling through this.
Here we go. Good point.
That was
to be ready up at the net.
He was ready at the net. He's just kind of laid back and doing his job.
.30 love for the Bulldogs. Good point. A winner Forehand winner across court. I really like how he pulled his opponent off the court.
Yep.
40 love.
And a great volley again there.
You know, that was a sweet serve by Casey.
Yeah.
The fact that Eli was able to get back something.
Yeah.
But he set up Nolan right at the net. Nolan was able to put it away. So the Bulldogs are up 2-0 now in the second set.
I want to take a minute to thank our sponsors, Byron Township, a community on the move, and Gaines Charter Township, as we start this third game here in the second set.
Arrows are down 0-2. Love. Double fault. Love 15.
And just short. Nice down the line. I'm really liking that.
That's
like
the second time he's gone for that.
Yeah, like to see him do it a little bit more often. It's a nice, strong forehand.
He started out the match just kind of going cross court on that backhand, and now he's running around his backhand and hitting the forehand. You can see that he can have a strong forehand return like Nolan too. So on court 2 there, we've got the one doubles team with Colton and TJ going up 3-0.
No, I think they're at 5.
Oh, they're switching. It's 5-0
in the second set, so they're rolling along too. And it looks like 3-0 for that third doubles team down there.
15:30 here at second doubles.
Nice volley there.
Yeah, good control.
Yep.
That's basically what they need here in tennis, is just putting the ball where your opponent isn't, right?
Right. No, having that court presence, being really able to read the court where your opponents are at all the time.
15:40. 2 break points. Yeah, Jackson just gave him too many opportunities.
Yep.
He didn't place the ball away from Nolan. He didn't make Nolan work for it.
Yeah, and I would like to see him come a little bit closer to the net. He was back off the net just a little bit too much. I'd like to see him come a few steps into the net. So
well, we here at BCTV are always looking for new opportunities to connect with our community, and one that makes the biggest impact is in the form of sponsorship. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor of BCTV and would like more information, call 878-6780. Sponsorship rates are affordable, tax deductible, and help bring you even more community-oriented content.
We want to thank some of our sponsors. We have Armored Roofing and Construction and the Center for Physical Rehabilitation, our gold sponsors. Silver sponsors, Family Fair, Fast Signs, and Pete's Grill and Tavern. And we're going to resume here with Nolan serving.
3-0 for the Bulldogs. Love.
And nice up the middle. Oh, called it just long. But I like the idea. And a good second serve.
An effective second serve. It was deep. It didn't have a lot of pace on it, but at least he had a nice deep second serve for Eli to force an error there.
So fun fact that we really don't ever talk about, but you know, between the two of us, we've got ourselves almost 40 years of coaching here in Byron Center
We
combined.
do. Yeah.
And we don't usually talk much about that, but we've had our time.
Yeah,
So-
coaching. Actually, I started coaching back in 1995 for the Bulldogs.
Yeah. Yep.
Here we go. That was a nice return. Good touch by the Bulldogs.
So lots of fun years from all the way back.
Yeah, using
Over
the
by
courts at
Bicentennial.
Bicentennial. Yeah,
Our-
Bicentennial and the 8 courts that we used to have
Yeah.
at the high school. First Dubs has just walked off the court.
yeah.
They won
6-0.
6-love.
Yeah. And it looks
Good
like
serve.
fourth doubles as well. Looks like they're holding their scorecard going off as well.
In tennis, we call that a double bagel.
Yep.
So we're up 40-love. Here at second doubles, the Bulldogs are actually talking here, communicating. I'm not sure what Casey's going to tell his partner right now, but you see that a lot with some of the stronger doubles teams when they communicate after every single point.
Right. And that's going to go in the box after it hit the net, so he is going to be allotted that first serve over again.
So 2 opportunities here to serve out this point. Good for serve.
Nice. I liked that return down the line. That was a great return down the line.
Yeah, Jackson
That was
had
n-
probably noticed that Casey started to hit that and thought, you know what, I'm going to go for it. And that
Yeah.
was a nice shot.
That
He
was
just wasn't quite ready for the next shot, the reply back. Bulldogs are now up 4-0. And the Arrows now seem to be talking about some strategy. See if they can get on the board here with Jackson's serve. And that serve was out, double fault.
Looks like third doubles is up 5-0 in their second set.
Nice return.
It looks like maybe one of the singles is done as well, carrying his single sticks and his scorecard.
Yeah, that's Cole Kraus,
Okay.
who plays 4th singles.
Looks like he's got a 0 for his opponent on the scorecard, so that looks like a good second set for him.
Yeah, he had a great match last week against Forest Hills Northern. Pulled out a really tough 3-setter. He was down 0-2 in the third set tiebreak and won the next 7 points
Yeah.
and won 7-2.
Mentally tough player.
He is. He's very gritty. He's an athlete.
Yep.
Plays some basketball and baseball. Second serve here for Jackson.
And just long.
Good idea going for that lob, but
Yep.
just long. So we switch sides with the
So
Bulldogs up 5-0.
Yeah, we want to run through our sponsors. We'll run through our full sponsor list one quick time here. Byron Township, a community on the move, and Gaines Charter Township. We want to thank our BC athletic sponsors, Orthopedic Associates of West Michigan, and the University of Michigan Health West. Along with our silver sponsors, Family Fair, Fast Signs, and Pete's Grill and Tavern. And then our gold sponsors, Armored Roofing and Construction and the Center for Physical Rehabilitation. We thank them for allowing us to be out here on such a nice day and bringing you some good tennis to watch.
So in the overall match right now, the Bulldogs are up 3-0. They've won every match off the court
Okay.
at 4th singles, first doubles, and
Fourth doubles. And it looks like third doubles are getting close to
and
finishing
all
up.
those matches
Oh,
were 6-0, 6-0. What
That
a shot
was,
by Casey.
that
Did you see
was
those
great.
hands?
Yeah.
He got down low.
Yep.
Good touch.
Yeah.
Didn't swing at it.
No.
Just a little half volley.
Yeah.
15-love. Let's see if the Bulldogs can serve it out right now.
Didn't rush the shot.
Nope. Nice serve. Excellent return.
Yeah, and nice.
Good point.
Very good point.
So I would have liked to have seen Jackson move forward to hit
yeah.
that as a volley rather than
Then
trying
take
to
it
get
off
it
the
as
bounce, yeah.
rather than trying to hit a ground stroke there.
And it
30
looks
love.
like Braden Slot and Ryland coming off the court, victorious in their match.
At 3 dubs. Those two had a great win last week with Forest Hills Northern winning in 2 tie breaks, 7-6, 7-6.
Ooh. And Bulldogs up 40 love. Gonna serve for match point right here.
Yeah, triple match point. Nice serve. Excellent return.
Oh, and a great job at the net there
Yeah,
by
there we are.
Nolan. And 6-0-6-0 for the Bulldogs.
A double bagel.
Double bagel. Want to thank our gold sponsors one more time, Armored Roofing and Construction and the Center for Physical Rehabilitation. And we want to thank everyone for coming and watching today's match. It's always a pleasure to come and call a match with you, Randall. Always fun.
Yeah, we hope to be back next Wednesday when the Bulldogs take on East Grand Rapids right here.
So on behalf of myself, Shelly Nelson,
and Randall Domeyer,
we thank you for watching BCTV. Look forward to seeing you again. Have a good evening.